Here is a quick curriculum overview of the character animation track. Once accepted into the Emerging Media Character Animation track, you will take courses together with your cohort of peers. During the fall semester of the junior year, students are required to take these 4 classes: Visual Story and Visual Development, Introduction to Animation, Modeling for Visual Language, and Artificial Environments and Effects. Each of these classes begin to teach skills that you will need to complete an animated film. And there are assignments in some of them where students begin to work on the film that they will complete as their senior project. Visual Story and Visual Development is a class where you learn how to pitch and develop a story for an animated film. Assignments focus on giving you the opportunity to experience the role of the storyboard artist and visual design and development artist. In your first assignment, students present an elevator pitch of 1 or 2 original ideas for an animated film. The class votes on their favorite story ideas, and then the class is split up into small groups of 3 to 5 students to further develop 6 to 8 of the ideas. They illustrate story points like those shown in the middle of this image, and they make rough storyboards that they present to the faculty and seniors at midterm. Another vote is taken, and 2 of the ideas are chosen as the films which will be developed and completed over the next 2 years. In this class, students create character designs like those shown on the left from the film Dreamweaver. Then they sculpt their designs into a small sculpture called a maquette, made with wire, wood, and sculpey, like those shown on the right. We vote again, and the best maquettes will be used as reference to build the 3D model of the characters in 3D software like Maya. Storyboards are improved and revised and represented at the end of the semester along with the maquette designs. Everyone in the class has the opportunity to be a story artist and a visual development artist in this class. However, only a few ideas or designs will continue to be developed by the team so that each film has a unified message and look. In the fall, students will also take Introduction to Animation. In this class, you will learn how to bring drawings of objects and characters to life. Assignments emphasize the art of movement described by the 12 principles of animation as put forth by Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnston, 2 of the 9 old men at Disney.
What am I?
Assignments in this class are done with 2D hand-drawn animation techniques. It is very important to first focus on the art of animation and how to move things well, which is difficult to do in an overwhelming software package such as Maya. This class emphasizes the art of movement and includes assignments where students synchronize sound to their animation. Some of the classic assignments taught in this class include a bouncing ball, a jumping flour sack, a short lip sync test, and a walk cycle to music. Students will present short storyboards and works in progress on each assignment to allow for critique and adjustments to improve their work. Students assemble their assignments into a reel at the end of the class that can possibly be used for summer internship applications. Simultaneously, you will be taking Modeling for Visual Language. This character animation course gives you an overview of the principles of the 3D computer animation process. Utilizing software like Maya, you will learn how to properly model objects and characters and prepare them for application of textures. You'll get a quick overview of UV mapping, deformations, very basic rigging, keyframe animation, surface qualities, particle dynamics, lighting, and rendering. The goal is to come out of this class with a foundational understanding of how to use the 3D software and every aspect of animation production, and to learn the software interface. This is an overview class that prepares you for several more advanced classes using 3D software in the spring semester. Here are some examples of creative cars modeled and rendered in this class last fall. Artificial Environments and Effects is a class where you learn how to design environments that help to tell a narrative story. This is a class where you learn about the role of the art director. In this class, everyone has the opportunity to learn how to base their designs on research, present those in class, and begin to develop the environments for the final senior films. In the spring semester of the junior year, character animation students take these classes together as a cohort. They are Visual Story and Visual Development Workshop, Intermediate Animation, Artificial Environments and Effects Workshop, Geometric Modeling Workshop, and Look Modeling Workshop. Character animation is unusual in that we spend an entire year on story. It is that important to the films we make. So Visual Story and Visual Development Workshop builds upon the work begun in the fall Visual Story and Visual Development class. Planning the cinematography and editing of shots in the film is done in this class. The large class teams work together to finalize the storyboards and story reels for their films. Color key images of important moments in the film are made, reflecting the final color choices. A workbook is assembled from the storyboards describing each shot, and continuity is finalized. Intermediate animation takes the principles of animation you learn in Introduction to Animation and allows you to apply those to 3D characters using animation software such as Maya. Students animate a walk cycle, actions, and lip-synced dialogue utilizing character rigs from UCF films completed in the past in this program. Emphasis is placed on acting and personality, as well as learning how to animate a 3D sophisticated rig. Here are some poses from last spring's class, and here is an example of a finished lip sync assignment completed in this class.
Okay, but how are we going to fit 50 baby goats in the back of the SUV?
In Artificial Environments and Effects Workshop, students design the color palette and style of all of the environment of their films. Environments are laid out and built in 3D software. In Geometric Modeling Workshop, students model the characters for the films based on the character designs and maquettes created in Visual Story and Visual Development class. Then, students learn how to rig a character and apply the knowledge they learn about rigging to the characters in the film. In Look Modeling Workshop, students learn how to apply virtual lights to a 3D scene and add surface textures to objects. These example assignments show how students build, light, and replicate shots from film noir movies. Students learn how to animate the 3D camera in a cinematic fashion. Students also learn how to render final images using a 3D package. In each of your senior level courses in character animation, you will be working towards completion of the group thesis film. Each course focuses on a different aspect of production, including layout, camera, animation, character animation, lighting, and effects. In digital effects and compositing, students learn how to composite various render layers using state-of-the-art node-based compositing software such as Nuke. The courses required in the fall semester of the senior year are Visual Language of the Moving Image 2, New Imagery in Motion, Digital Effects and Compositing, and Digital Production for Artificial Environments. In spring of the senior year, students work to complete their final films, finalizing animation, cameras, textures, lighting, and rendered and composited imagery. Students also assemble a marketing plan for their film and develop their own online presence in preparation for graduation. The courses required in the senior spring semester are Narrative Techniques in the Moving Image, Motion Graphics, Advanced Compositing, Advanced 3D Animation, and 3D Textures.